Alright, what is up? Those of you who might be tuning into this, I can't really imagine why you would be, but right now I'm going to be playing a little Trials Fusion. I got this game about a week ago. I'm loving it. It's a bit of a dude bro game, you know, it's very casual, not a lot of thinking involved, it's just kind of leisurely. As you can see here, I've already unlocked most of the stages. I haven't got the DLC yet, but yeah, I would describe this game as lovingly frustrating and funny. The ragdoll mechanic is very humorous. My girlfriend was over here actually the other day, and I forced her to play it, and that was the main selling point, I think, for her. She could not get enough of that ragdoll. Yeah, it's a good game. I'm gonna go ahead and just play a few of the levels that I've already gotten gold medals on. Levels that I've already completed, just for the sake of this little playthrough video. Trying to just do different types of games as I start up my little gameplay channel on YouTube. I don't see myself gaining much traction, but you know, maybe a little snowball will get some people to tune in. Although I just don't really see the appeal. There's already so many people that do gameplay videos on YouTube, and I don't exactly have a limiting personality. But as you can see here, this is basically a platformer disguised as a BMX game. It's not about racing. There might be some sort of two-player mode in which you race to the goal. I'm not even certain. I think it might be scoring based if you're doing competitive multiplayer. But yeah, it's mainly just about sticking landings. As you can see, I'm doing some tricks, but you don't even have to do those in the first few worlds. That's a requirement later on. So yeah, basically they're all just these relatively short tracks that always humorously end in some sort of catastrophe, some wipeout that would most likely kill the biker. Like I said, I got gold medals, or I've at least tried to get gold medals on all the levels that I've completed, instead of just running through all the levels and then going back. A few of them, though, in the later worlds, I have not 100% completed, because they're really fucking hard. Like I said, this game is frustrating. You know, I love it. It's really fun just to turn on for 20 minutes and fuck around with, but there have been some moments where I was just ready to pick up my PC and just throw it out the window. Basically, if you've never played this game, the trick is just balancing, which you do with the left analog stick. Really, there's not much going on in terms of gameplay, other than holding down the gas button and releasing it, and balancing yourself with the analog stick. But it requires a lot of finesse. Don't be fooled, it's not easy, especially as you progress. But it's just easy enough to where, like I said, to where it is leisurely and just something to throw on and play for a little bit. But just frustrating enough to where you probably won't find yourself sitting here playing it for hours, because you will definitely get fed up. See, I'm trying to show off and do some tricks where I really don't even need to be doing it. That's why I'm wiping out a lot more. But rest assured, I have mostly mastered these early levels. Of course, you know, you could always shoot for better times, but I've gotten the times required for the highest possible medal, so I consider that 100% completed. Although this is a very competitive game, there's leaderboards and much higher ranked players than me. Fuck! Fuck! I knew that was gonna happen before it. Woo! I love that. Basically a version of the Wilhelm scream at the end of every level. But yeah, I recommend this game. Anybody who's watching this, all three of you, I really recommend it. I actually found out about it. I was watching a YouTube series that this actually a WWE wrestler does named Xavier Woods, and he was just, I think the series is completely about video games or something. I don't know. It's a web series on their channel, and him and another wrestler dude were playing this. I had never heard of it. I know this is like the third installment in the series. I'd never heard of it until then, but it just looked so addicting, and you know, fuck. All right, I gotta stop talking and blabbing about nonsense because I am much better than this, folks. I can do flawless runs. I really can. Oh, I really don't know why I wiped out. I know I wiped out right there. I was overzealous. But here's that ragdoll mechanic. I'd say that's worth the 20 bucks alone. There's also a way to make him simulate humping. He's quite not in the position for that. But quite in the position for it. Another way I'd like to describe this game to anybody who's never heard of it would be like Excite Bike for the new generation. It's very similar in its difficulty and its learning curve and just the gameplay. Although, you know, it's much more stunning. The graphics and the environments in this game are really beautiful. This is an example of a good dude bro game, you know. If you know me and you know the kind of games I like to play, you know I don't really care for first-person shooters like Call of Duty and stuff. Yeah, if you wanted to describe this game as a dude bro game, I would proudly say that I enjoy it. Play this game with pride, dog. God, I feel like I'm a much better talker when I know I don't have a microphone on. I am not very charismatic and witty when I'm doing these videos. I'll get better at it though. And you know, I know no attractive women are watching. That's impossible. So I don't know what I'm nervous about. Whoa. One thing I'd say, if you're gonna get this, and if you really want to use or look into, rather, the community creation aspect of this game, you probably want to buy the DLC, because I've noticed that just about all of the tracks, or the top-rated tracks at least, are created using the DLC. So they kind of get you that way, like at least half of the content in this game is another $20 DLC purchase, which I haven't shelled out for because I was kind of waiting to see if I'd be satisfied with just the core content that you get with the regular version of the game, and you know, I'm loving it. I just haven't beaten it yet. I still have like 2 worlds to get through, and then, you know, if I'm not distracted by the other games I'm currently playing, I'll come back to this, and it's probably worth it. I've looked at a few videos, and the tracks included in it look really cool. Alright. No, I really can do better than this. I gotta shut up. Oh, okay, I just realized this is the level where you cannot balance. So you really have to just focus on the gas, basically. I actually got a very good score on this one. I got the gold medal. It took me a while, but I'm not gonna fuck with it right now because it's an example of one of the really frustrating moments in this game that had me pulling my hair out. Alright, I'll show you a few courses in the Arctic world. Really lush environments in this game. I really like it. You know, it would have been really easy for them to just keep it all like a desert dirt environment, but they kind of went all out. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the background, and game looks really good on max settings. Runs smooth too. There's no screen tearing really or frame rate issues. Of course, it's not very demanding gameplay, you know. Whoa. Like, there's some, you know, current gen games that my PC will not run very well, but this is an example of one that does run well. If I get a PS4 or an Xbox One at some point, this is probably going to be one of the games that I get first, because it just seems like a really, I don't know, like, it's good on PC, but it seems tailor-made for local play, like on the couch with some buddies. And I'm pretty sure it's just as cheap, the console version, because I got it on Steam. Yeah, it was between this and Never Alone, an indie platform. I decided to spend the $20 on this, just because, I don't know, it kind of looked like it would scratch my itch better for the time. And I'm gonna get Never Alone, the other game that was in the running. But I don't regret getting this first, because I've been having a lot of fun with it. Fuck! Gosh. Ooh. Boom! That's, it's gotta hurt. God, I feel like I'm such a douche doing these videos. I don't know. I don't know how to not sound just completely corny, or like say things that are meaningful and not just fluff. But whatever. I'm gonna do a few more of these and then bounce, as they say. Oh, that did not look pleasant. I love that. I actually don't remember doing this one. I think maybe this is one that I cleared easily, so I didn't have to go back several times, so it's not really standing out in my memory. But yeah, I mean, if you've never played this and if you're checking out this gameplay right now, I mean, how could you not be intrigued by this? It's just so, it's just universal, you know, like whether you're a casual gamer or a hardcore gamer or like me, and you like to describe yourself as being somewhere in between the two, like it's just, I don't know, it's appealing to everybody. It's not a racer, it's not a first-person shooter, it's not a JRPG, it's not an arcade fighter, it's not even, like I called it a platformer earlier, but it's really not even a platformer. It's like a hybrid of a driving game and a platformer. But I don't know, like I don't know how you would describe it. I guess, you know, it's arcadey, but there's, you know, if you're dedicated enough, it can be a hardcore game and not played just, you know, leisurely the way I do it. Although, you know, I do get the medals, so I'm a bit of a stickler. I guess you could say I am playing it competitively. But, oh, fuck. Okay. Good save, good save. Once I get the DLC and really get my money's worth, or when I get sick of playing this version, I might go back and play Trials 2, I think is the one before this. The first one is kind of ancient. I don't think I'd go back that far, but the second one I think came out in 2008. And, you know, I'm not expecting it to be as gorgeous or as finely detailed as this one, but I don't know. I'm digging this series based off of this game. I'm gonna finish this world and then call it a night, I think. But, yeah, leave me some comments if you're one of the saps that actually sat through this and got to this point. Let me know if I talk too much, if I talk too little, although I don't see how that's possible. I've basically been yammering throughout the whole video. Just leave me some feedback. And let me know what you think of the game, if you played it, if you want to play it. Also, yeah, like if you notice the background animations and just the scenery in this level, this is probably the coolest one. It's got a bit of a shit. Yeah, I fucked that up. I was gonna say it's got like a post-apocalyptic vibe. It's like reminds me of like Day After Tomorrow or something, like like in the midst of a global crisis, a climatic crisis as it appears to be, why would you be focused on performing stunts on a bike? I just don't understand that. Strange juxtaposition. Let me explain the medal system real quick. To get bronze in every level, all you have to do is complete it. But to get the silver, you're gonna have to, I think it's like 2 or 3 faults, basically, which is crashing, and a certain time. Or I'm not sure. I think the time might be reserved for the gold medal, which is the highest. You have to complete the course within a minute. It might vary, but I think it's pretty much a minute for most of these levels, and only have 1 fault. So you really have to, like, if there's a certain part that you can't really get past and you want to use your 1 fault on that, you better be sure that you don't fuck up throughout any of the other parts of the level, because you're gonna need that fault. I think it would be cool if there was an additional bonus or some sort of higher rank for not having any faults. But then again, I haven't even played the last couple of worlds, so that could actually be something. Or something included in the DLC. I didn't really look into it that extensively. Okay. See, to go from the level I was just at to this, it's just really cool how much detail and thought they put into the environments in this game. You know, it would have been really, really easy for them to just kind of phone it in. It's probably why this game got good reviews, from what I can tell. A lot of time went into it, you know. It's definitely not shovelware. Yeah, this is probably top 5 favorite levels so far that I've played. Love it. Like it, love it, want some more of it. Oh, shit, whoa, nice save. No, no, shit! I was right there, that is bogus, man. On the way, that is bogus. Woo! I mean, if you're gonna have the violence and the unnecessary fatal wipeout at the end of every stage, at least go all out with it and, you know, have some blood and guts. That's my one gripe of the game. Alright, this is the last stage I'm gonna do, and this one is ridiculous. Basically, you just have to free fall. I think this is the one. Yeah, you do a bailout, and you just have to go as far as possible. Ah, yeah. I think that's a silver qualifying run. I don't think that's gold. I did get gold on this, although... Oh, no. Shit. I never got gold. Yeah, I'm gonna try it 1 or 2 more times, but this is one of the levels that I really got irritated with. I just could not continue doing this after 50 or more tries. It was just really, really getting under my skin. It's hard. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing wrong. Well, there I know what I did wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and retry. I don't know if I'm hitting it too soon. I just can't find... See, I didn't even do as good as I did on the last one. Fuck. Alright, last try. I'm not going to get sucked into this vortex of failure again. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Alright. I hope those of you that stuck around to watch this enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any more playthroughs of this game in particular. I don't know. I might show off some of these worlds because they're very, very neat. But yeah, just let me know what you think of this game, what you think of my gameplay videos, if you think I should do more stuff like this or more old school Nintendo stuff, which is what I originally planned on doing. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.